Hello, it's been a while. I've been away. I've just been with the family on a 4 day holiday, in inverted commas, to a little campsite a caravan site in Aberystwyth. And I say holiday because, it was quite tricky. Uh, yeah, I've got about 3 or 4 vlogs that I can use, that I can create from what a huge learning curve that was. We stayed in the smallest 8 berth caravan I'd ever seen, and there were 9 of us. Uh, the weather was quite grim, so it was like some kind of sci-fi horror movie. Just these caravans in this really basic park with nothing to look at, just cloud cover. All the beautiful scenery had disappeared behind cloud, and it was just really oppressive. The kids, when we all got on well, when everyone was laughing and joking, I remembered that's why I do this. That's why we come away in a smaller space, to bring us all together, so we're not all scattered around the house doing our own thing on tech and what have you. So we're all together playing cards, just playing games, just generally nattering. One person's cooking while another one's. Well, we just all could interact. So my husband was there; he had some schoolwork to do, so he sat at the table doing some schoolwork, but he could still be involved in the conversation. And it was lovely. The children just enjoy his sense of humour so much, but I feel that they don't see enough of him because he's so busy working. So that was really nice. But the flip side was that it was very intense. So when there was an altercation, when some of the kids were squabbling, it was really intense, and I hadn't had a headache for months. I only started having headaches when I had kids 21 years ago, and I have had them on and off ever since, and I haven't had one for about a month, which I'm really pleased about. Been having lots of massages to kind of ease the tension in my neck and back, but also dealing with my thoughts. Obviously, it's no good to keep having massages if I'm keep causing the tension with my thoughts. But I just could not control the day after this headache. The day after we got there, it came, and it honestly it went on the way home in the car. I even had travel sickness, so that wasn't pleasant. But I could feel the headache going. I'd taken tablets in the week to deal with the migraine, but I didn't take one on the last day, and it just went all by itself. And it was just the ease of just being away from that confined space. So, moral of the story, number one, is that we need time out. Me not having any time for myself was really difficult. I've realised that, so I know that thoughts are really powerful, and I'm thinking all the time, even if I'm not aware of it. And I think I'm quite aware. I know how important thoughts are. I meditate. I try and take time to journal. And even then, there's so many negative thoughts just running along in the undercurrent that I'm not aware of. They must be there to have created that headache. And when I got home, I went to the gym, and the peace and quiet was lovely. And just reflecting on the fact that I need this downtime in order to be the best for my children. So it's quite a long story, this one, because a lady came to a workshop recently, and she was saying that she's finding the relationship with the child quite difficult. It's quite tense at times, and her daughter's getting quite aggressive and angry. And this lady explained that she realises that she's actually an introvert, and before having kids would happily spend days without seeing anybody, and really enjoyed her own company, enjoyed her own space, and then had a child and was so devoted to this child that wasn't giving herself any time to take a break, and this was obviously causing some kind of resentment from the mum, and this was being picked up by the child. So what I want to say to you today is that in order to connect with your child in a loving way and to be authentic with your child, you need to look after yourself so that you are flowing pure love to them, rather than just giving out of a place of duty, which can build up resentment. There's so much more I want to say, and I'm going to leave it there because I know you're all busy, and I'm going to pick this up again tomorrow. So I hope you have a really wonderful day. All right, bye-bye.